Omena continued her diary at 17th May 8:30. We discussed her morning vision from the train. She visited the level crossing and the sea and the scenery from Goa. Then look at the page number 55. He explained that later I was sitting near the window with my eyes closed. Suddenly the sound of the moving train changed. Good, 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 good. I opened my eyes. Guess what I saw? Our train was crossing a very big river on a very long bridge. As it was crossing the bridge, it sounded very different. The wheels rattled as there was no ground, only the tracks and the water down below. When I first looked down, I felt giddy. It was really scary. The river down below was full of water and had some boats. Okay, then in 17th May 8:30, Omana again started to write her diary as a continuation of the previous explanation. In this time, she explained about the motion of the train. There is something new. The train was crossing a big river. It was very scary scene that the train goes through a bridge. It was amazing. She felt that. There was no ground, only the tracks. The sound was fearful to Omena. The sound between the track and the tire of train produces crackling sound. It was very fearful and she felt that. When she was looked to the bottom side of that bridge, she found some boats that was traveled through the water. Okay, look at the next page. I could also see some fishermen on the banks. I waved at them, but I did not know if they could see me. Okay, she also found some fishermen on the banks of that river. She waved at them happily, just like a little girl do. Okay, then alongside our bridge, there was another bridge for buses and cars. She found it. This was built differently from ours. I think going over our bridge was more adventurous. She also observed a beautiful bridge for vehicle behind the bridge that Omana traveled. It was built differently from the construction of train bridge. She was very proud to this adventurous trip because the train goes through an adventurous bridge. She felt that. Then there are some questions in your textbook, page number 56. So take it and read it carefully. Have you seen any bridges? Where? You have to write the name of bridge or the place of the bridge that you see in your trip or anything something else. Okay, you have to write it. You can write, yes, I seen a bridge at Tirur or Shornur, something like that. Okay. Okay, next one. Have you ever crossed a bridge? Where? Have you ever crossed a bridge? Where the place where it was? Okay, you can write this answer in your own way because you are the person that traveled. You have to write in your own answer. You can write, yes, I crossed the bridge in Ernakulam or other place that you traveled. Okay, our next question is, what was the bridge built over? What was the bridge built over? The bridge was built over the river Ganga that Omana passed away. Okay, then what did you see below the bridge? What did you see below the bridge? Water and sand. Omana saw water and sand over the under the bridge. Then find out why bridges are made. Why bridges are made? What is the uses of a bridge? It is to cross the river and mountain easily. Okay, because to cross the river and the mountain easily. Omena continued her diary on 17th May at 11:30. Look at page number 57. The last few hours have been so exciting. After the breakfast, I climbed on the upper berth to read my comics. It was bright and sunny outside. Suddenly, everything became dark. It also felt a little cold inside. It was afraid. Then the lights on the train came on, but outside it was very dark. Somebody said, "We have entered a tunnel. This goes right through the mountain." The tunnel seemed to go on, and then just as suddenly we were in the daylight again. Outside it was sunny, bright and green. The train had crossed the tunnel. Appa explained that we were on the other side of the mountain. Since then, we have passed through 4 small mountains. Now I am enjoying going through the tunnels. Okay, then she started again at 11:30. She explained about her experience of train journey through a tunnel. What's a tunnel? It's a way through inside the mountains. Have you seen any tunnel? It is in Kottayam. You can see it. Okay, it is a way through inside the mountains. Omena was in the upper berth to read her comics when she traveled on that train. Suddenly, she found everything was changed into dark, and she felt some cold. She was afraid because everything outside is becoming dark. Then she understood that the train had been entered into a tunnel from somebody's talk. Then she found that the train suddenly became normal. The sunlight came back. The Appa told her that they reached to the other side of the mountain. Then they passed 4 small tunnels. Now she was enjoying the traveling through tunnel. You can see a picture of tunnel on your textbook page number 57. And there are some questions. Have you ever been through a tunnel? How did you feel? Have you ever been through a tunnel? How did you feel it? That you have to write. Okay. If you did not travel, then you can write no. Otherwise, you can write yes, and you can write also the place. Yes, in Kottayam. Okay. Next one. The route from Goa to Kerala has a total of 2000 bridges and 92 tunnels. Why did you think there are so many bridges and tunnels? Okay, it's an interesting question because in our area there is a lot of mountains and rivers. So we are familiar with bridges, but not with the tunnels. So these tunnels and bridges are to cross the river and mountain. There are so many rivers and mountains in between Goa and Kerala. So it is essential to make tunnel or bridge to pass through that way easily. Okay, that is the answer. There is a question on page number 58. Is the next question. Imagine and draw in your notebook what Omena saw under the bridge when her train crossed it. She explained that, so you have to write that scenery and your own creativity. You can do it. Okay. There is one more question. Imagine if on the way there had been no tunnels and bridges, how would Omena's train have crossed the mountain and rivers? If there was no tunnels or bridges, what is the condition? You can think it. It is not possible to travel through that mountain or rivers without the help of bridges or tunnels. Okay. Now she again started her diary at 12:50. 12:15. Okay. You can see it on page number 58. read it. Now it is afternoon. For lunch we had idli vada that we brought from Udupi station. We also brought some banana. These were very small and very tasty. The scene outside had changed again. Now we can see many coconut trees and green fields everywhere. Amma says that these are paddy fields. The houses and villages look very different. People's clothes are also very different from what we see in Ahmedabad. Most people are wearing white or cream colored dhotis and saris. Many people who were with us from Ahmedabad have got off, and people have also got onto the train from different stations. Okay, he explaining that she started her diary at 12:50 p.m. It was afternoon. They eat their food, idli vada, and they brought some banana. This was very tasty. She noticed that the scenery outside the train was changed again. There was full of coconut trees, green fields. Amma said that there were paddy fields. Paddy means nell. Paddy fields. She observed that the houses they were very different from Ahmedabad. The pupil wears white colored dhotis and saris. Many people from Ahmedabad were got off, and the people had also gone to the train from the different stations. Okay, then again, look at the text page number 58. Sunil's family is getting off at Kozhikode, which comes at around 6 o'clock. We have exchanged addresses and plan to meet in Ahmedabad. You will also like Sunil and Anne. She explaining about Sunil and Anne, that her friends. Sunil's family getting off at Kozhikode. It was around 6 o'clock. Omanas shared their addresses with Sunil and planned to meet in Ahmedabad. Okay. There is also some questions in your textbook, page number 58. Which languages do you speak at home? Which languages do you speak at home? Yes, it is Malayalam. Okay. On the way from Gujarat to Kerala, Omana's train went through several states of our country. Find out and list which states is crossed. You have to write the names of the state in between Goa and in between Kerala and Gujarat. They are Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, and Kerala. Did you ever have coconut water? How did you find it? Discuss. You have to write the sweetness of coconut water. You have to write the sweetness of coconut. You can write it. Okay, it is very tasty. It cures the thirst of every person. It is something different from other drinks. Question: draw a coconut tree and discuss in the class about it. You have to draw a coconut tree in your notebook, and you have to write a few sentences about coconut tree. Okay, you already did it in the previous lesson. Then next one, find out in which states these languages are spoken. You have to find the names of states. Okay, languages are given. Malayalam, you can write Kerala. Konkani in Goa, Marathi in Maharashtra, Gujarati in Gujarat, Kannada in Karnataka. Then look at the page number 59. She started again her diary. It was at 9:30. Now it is night. We have also started picking up. The train will reach Kottayam in about 3 hours. That is where we have to get off. Okay, she again started her diary. It was night. Omana had to ready for getting off from the station at Kottayam. It would be reach about 3 hours, so they did it. Okay, look at the text. Tonight we will go to Valiamma's house. Tomorrow we will take the bus that will take us to Ammuma's village. We are all quite tired. After all, we have been on the train for 2 days. What a long journey it has been. We had a lot of fun. I will put my diary away now. I will write again after we reach Amama's house. Okay, she said that they will reach at William's house at midnight. Then they had to take a bus to Amama's village. They started their journey before 2 days, so they were tired. She felt that it was a very long journey and it was very, very funny. She stopped her diary. Omna said that it will continue after reach at Amama's house.